Hello, 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 hello. My name is Claire. Welcome to my channel, Cool Claire ASMR. For today's video, I will be showing you, my hat collection, which consists of beanies, bucket hats, and baseball caps. So, let's get started with the hat that I'm wearing. This beanie is a polar bear with two cute little pom-poms for its ears and a cute little smiling face. I recently purchased this beanie at the mall. I went with my friend and her mom and my mom for a little girls shopping trip, and this was one of the things that I picked up. And I am completely obsessed with it. I have been wearing it every day since I bought it. It's from American Eagle, by the way. So I coordinated my outfit with the hats today. Alright, let's get started with the baseball caps. So this hat is this beautiful green with a little fish on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With 10 little blue dots. And this hat is a piece of merch from my favorite band, Turnover. Got their name stitched on the back there. And if you watched my record collection video, you would have heard me mention that they were my favorite band. And I picked up this hat at a concert I went to for them. And it is still one of my favorite pieces of band merch I've ever gotten. I think the fish is super adorable. Alright, next up I have another band hat. This one is for the band Peach Pit. Which is a band that I recently started listening to within the last year and a half or so. And they recently released this hat, and I thought it was super gorgeous and picked it up right away. It is one of those kind of like flat bill, five panel hats. So it looks a little different than your traditional baseball hat, but I'm really loving this like red material on it. Okay. Next up, I have my bucket hats. So if you watch my what I bought from other ASMR artist video, then this should look familiar to you. It is a crocheted bucket hat or tulip hat by Jingle Jangle ASMR in this yellow, blue, and peach color blocking. And I am still completely obsessed with this hat. I think it's super, super adorable, but I wanted to include it again because it sounds really good. So this is one that I'll definitely let you try on. Okay, next up in the bucket hat category, I have this tie-dye bucket hat. And this is like one of the first hats I ever got from Forever 21. So it's been a staple in my collection for a long time. And it's just this really bright rainbow tie-dye. very soft material. And not much else to say about it except that it is very vibrant and definitely pulls like a crazy outfit together. Alright, lastly for my bucket hats, I have this Van Gogh bucket hat with his smoking skeleton painting on it. And I picked this bucket hat up at the Van Gogh, Immersive Van Gogh exhibit I attended in Chicago. And the pattern goes on the inside too, which is nice. But I thought this was a very unique piece of merchandise for like an art museum gift shop, so I was super excited when I found this. And I think it's a super cute way to sport some fine art. Alright, so that is it for my baseball caps and bucket hats. Lastly, I have my beanies. So first up, I have this mustard yellow beanie, and it is a National Geographic brand beanie, and it is from the website Parks Project, which is a company that donates some of their proceeds to the national parks here in the United States. So I think that is great, and I really wanted this beanie because I like National Geographic. I use that magazine for my collages, and it's just a cool magazine to begin with. But anyway, this sold out, and then I was put on the mailing list for it, and then I picked it up right away when they restocked it. But it's a very like soft and loose beanie, because sometimes beanies are a little tight, but this one works well for me. And yeah, just very beautiful. So next up for my beanies, I have this Lilac Neat Dude Beanie, N-E-A-T, Neat, D-U-D-E, Dude. So if you have ever watched Jenna Marbles before, you might have seen this brand of beanie, and it is her friend Chris' company. And of course I had always wanted one of these hats because of Jenna Marbles, but I just kind of never got one because I was a kid that didn't have any money. But now I'm an adult that does have money, so I finally got one of these hats in this beautiful purple color. And I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Before I bought this polar bear hat, this was my one that I was wearing daily. It is very soft. I love the color. Purple's my favorite color. And I have a big purple winter coat. They're not exactly the same shade, but I like wearing them together. Alright. Next, I have this hat, and it is a knockoff version of a Acne Studios hat with the little face on it. The actual branded beanie is like $130, I'm pretty sure, because I found this, like I saw a picture of it on Pinterest and I was like, ooh, I love that, and then not for that much though. So I found this on one of those like knockoff websites, and it's pretty thick, so it's good for being outside, but like just wearing casually, it's too thick. But I still think the little face is super adorable. So try this one on. But the material is very soft, so that's definitely an upside. But funny story, last year I was wearing this beanie, and it was still when they were temperature checking everyone, and I was getting my flu shot, and according to this, I was running a fever because the rim of the hat is so thick that I was sweating, but I wasn't really running a fever. It was just because the hat was so warm. But it shows you how inaccurate those temperature guns are. So I'm glad they stopped doing that because it didn't really mean anything. Anyway, next up I have this very old and a little worn beanie, BMO beanie from Adventure Time. And along with that, tie-dye bucket hat has to be one of the older hats that I'm showing you today. And if you know me, you know that I love the cartoon Adventure Time. So I've kept this probably since I was in 8th grade. And I'm sure it's from like Forever 20 or Hot Topic, I mean, originally, but again, I can't really remember. But it's nice. It has like patches for all his buttons and his face instead of it just being printed on there. And as you can see, it's very stretched out from lots of love and wear. And last up for the beanies that I will show you is this World Chest Hall of Fame beanie. And I found this right when I was watching The Queen's Gambit, so I was like, ooh, I'm obsessed with chess right now, so I have this. And again, purple, my favorite color. And not much else to say about that, but I do have one special hat, which is my hat that I made for my Smokey the Bear costume. If you watch my pumpkin painting video, then I mentioned that's what I was going to be for Halloween, and I just wanted to show you because I'm proud of my hand-painted Smokey here. I did use a stencil though, but still. All right, now that is all the hats that I want to show you, but if you want to stick around, I will be trying them all on. But if you don't care about that, have a good night, and I'll see you later. But if you do want to see me try them on, stick around for this part of the video. So here's my Smokey the Bear hat. And I kind of want to repurpose this as like a hiking hat, but I need like a little drawstring so it won't fly away. That one. And then the BMO hat. And then this one, you can see how thick it is. You can barely even see the top part. My hair is just getting progressively more crazy. everything I want to show you today. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Good night.